Come on, Bitsy.
Crypto Warehouse. My name is Mike, and today we are going to take a look at Mirada AI, which is a new project about to go live on GateIO. So for those of you who are new here, we are Crypto Warehouse. We stream 7 days a week, well, 7 times a week, should I say. We cover all the news, all the reviews, and everything that you need. Today, on behalf of GateIO, we will be reviewing Mirada. What we are going to go through today is we're going to go through the startup information on the project. We're going to go through the website, the token itself, the tokenomics of the project. We're going to go through the products that it offers. We're going to go through the white paper, the roadmap, the socials of Mirada AI, and then we're going to give you our conclusion at the very end. In the bottom left-hand corner, you can see we're at 152,500 followers. You can also see a countdown, and that is because I am going to attempt to get all of that done in 1 hour or less. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, at the very top, you will see that there is a Join GateIO Now link. That will take you to the platform so you can come over, you can join up, and you can take part in the giveaway. Remember, the first thing we're going to go through is the startup info, and this is what's important because we cover this a lot on the channel and everybody loves things for free. And that is one of the reasons why I love GateIO, because every single day of every week, you are eligible for airdrops, whether you are VIP 0, VIP 1, VIP 2, VIP 4, whatever you are eligible for free airdrops. And this is no different. Now, unfortunately, I am only a lowly VIP 1. I will be upgrading very soon to VIP 2. So I am available to get 20 shares of Mirada AI. That doesn't mean 20 tokens. That means 20 shares in the airdrop. So I might receive 1,000 Mirada AI or 100 Mirada AI. But I do this several times a day. And the reason is GateIO has an incredible platform for startups. So we're going to start there, and then I'm going to take you through this particular startup, because I think it's important to understand that we are not on here solely talking about Mirada. We are also here talking about GateIO. And there are two major elements to GateIO. Number one is startup, number two is startup mining. But as you can see, in progress, which means claimable tokens, you have SuperDAP, you have Pika, you have CatDog, you have Mirada AI, which is MirX. Finished, we've had Nero, Cat with Hat, Shark AI, and Skull of Pepe tokens. So you get to claim and subscribe to these airdrops simply by being a member of GateIO. And that is why we are partnered with them. We are partnered with several exchanges, but the only exchange we do review for is GateIO, simply because we like the way this works. In addition to startup, you have startup mining. This is where you can stake your GT, or in this instance, Max. You can stake them and you can receive over 7 days a share of 40,000 Max. And as you can see down here, they have had many others. Block Lords, they have Ancient X. And if we scroll down, I think there was Not as well down there. Ton Coin Lister. So they've had plenty of different startups for you to be able to claim. And why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Like I say, I believe having VIP 1, you need a minimum of about $1,000 or $2,000. That's it. It's not going to break the bank. If you have a portfolio, they also have Earn. They have lots of other things on there. And of course, we stream on GateIO Monday to Friday. So why wouldn't you want to be involved with GateIO? Now, let's get back to the project that we're going to cover today, and that is MirX. To get involved, all you do on a web browser is very simply go to Startup, click on the project, which is MirX, and you have a big button. Now, I've already subscribed, so it's not there. It would say subscribe now. Mine says start trading in 1 day and 3 hours because I've already subscribed. And as you can see, there are 51,500 people already subscribed to Mirada AI, and they have raised 69.7 million out of 70,000 that they required. Progress is 99,606%. I wouldn't pay any attention to those numbers. The most important number is the fact that 51,500 people are going to receive these different airdrops. That's what's important. So on the left-hand side, there is a tutorial for how you participate in the startup. We're going to go through that at the end. We're not going to spend too much time talking about that. But I do want to go through this risk warning on the left-hand side. I do this most reviews. The startup project is still in its initial stage. Factors including the operation and underlying tech of the project and other related regulatory activities might contribute to significant risks. Advanced technical and financial knowledge is required to understand and evaluate the inherent risks of crypto asset investment. The volatility of markets is high, and the price of token might fluctuate drastically due to the technical, regulatory, and marketing factors. Users may not be able to withdraw all the purchased tokens due to technical issues of the project or GateIO. And of course, that is very relevant now, because as you have seen in the market over the last 2 days, we have seen several ups and several downs. Bitcoin is coming in at 55,000. It was at 70,000 a few weeks ago. So that is pretty much the coverage of the project. What I'm going to do now, that's kind of just the introduction. What I'm going to do now is go through the website, start there, and move on to talk about everything else. Remember, if you are new, give us a follow, give us a subscribe, give us a like, and don't forget that we are here for you. If you have any problems, with your mental health and what's been going on in crypto, reach out. Our email address, our contact details are all on there. You don't need to worry. We are fairly discreet. I know a lot of people have reached out to me. It is a bad time in the markets. However, projects like this that come along that we review, probably do one review a week, one review every couple of weeks. We don't do that many of them. We tend to like the AI projects. We've reviewed Orange on here not so long ago, and Mirada AI, bridging blockchain and AI for enhanced user autonomy. Now, what I like about this project is it's not one single individual tiny thing. It is trying to do a lot of different things for a lot of different people. And if you take a look, I'm just going to make sure that the stream is working fine. Just make sure that the stream is on. Good evening, Ryak. Welcome to the stream. Yes, the stream is working perfectly fine. Fantastic. Welcome, Margina, to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. Right, now that I know everything is up and running on GateIO, we can certainly begin. Give me 1 second and I will be with you. There we go. Okay, also, if you are watching, say hello in chat. If you've got any questions about what we're talking about, ask. It's important. This is a two-way stream. This is not a recording. I am actually here. So there are some key services of Mirada, which we're going to go through during the product section. Generative AI, AI search, bots and automation, and third-party integrations. Generative AI, transform your creative ideas into stunning visuals and animations, and chat with our intelligent LLM for instant smart interactions. Experience the future of digital creativity with ease. AI search, enhance your search experience with our AI-driven technology, designed to deliver relevant and precise answers with unprecedented speed. Bots and automation. Streamline your community management with our fully customizable bots designed to automate tasks, reduce overheads, and enhance engagement efficiently. And finally, third-party integrations. Mirada AI's robust API and SDK enables seamless integration and improved user experience across diverse third-party applications. The one thing you want to see on anything to do with AI is an SDK. If you're a developer like the Oracle is, you want SDKs. You don't want to be messing around trying to work things out. You want to know it, and you want to be told exactly how to plug and play it. Now, it is in collaboration with various different companies: Ape Terminal, Ethereum Foundation, Easy, Li-Fi. Can we scroll along here, or is this going to take a long time? Keep going. Hyper GPT. This is the slowest carousel I've seen. Okay, so we've covered them all off. So there's a few collaborations going on there, and then down here we have the partner program. Quickly and easily integrate our AI solutions into third-party products and services via our developer-friendly SDK. You can use our AI for almost anything you need: to act as an AI assistant, offer an alternative to traditional search, and your research and development and more. There are no limits. Transparent, trackable pricing dependent on usage. And again, we've seen this with many of our favorite projects. I have a big softspot for Mirada AI. I have a big softspot for Fetch and Singularity that have recently merged into ASI. I have a softspot for Near Protocol and Render. AI is going to be potentially the narrative of 2025 and the 2025 bull run. So anything that has AI piques my interest. Now down here we can see the usage of the platform: 20,000 daily AI requests, 65,000 users, 6,000 members, and 5 integrations. Now don't forget, this is a new project. Don't expect this project to have billions of requests, hundreds of thousands of users and members, and hundreds of integrations. It doesn't work like that. These are new projects. Remember, people seem to forget that crypto is new. Crypto is, in essence, maybe 6 or 7 years old as far as mainstream is concerned. So when you see new projects like this and numbers like that, that's to be expected. They're a new project. They're getting off the ground. We'll have a look at the projects in a minute. But further down here, you can see that they've already been on Yahoo Finance, Bitcoin.com, Decrypt, Bloomberg, Cointelegraph. Here we go again with this. Well, it doesn't even work on this one. Great. Okay, don't know why the dots are there, but there we go. Frequently asked questions. Can I use Mirada AI for free? Yes. Our AI services are available for free and for paid users. Think of our free tier as a trial for something even better. What can I do with Mirada AI? You can generate images, animation, and audio. You can also chat with our AI to ask it questions and make your own AI assistant. We are also working on a new search feature that combines search and AI to give you more accurate and relevant answers faster. We are releasing new features all the time. Make sure you're staying up to date. Why is the team non-doxed? Interesting. Our team decided to remain anonymous to protect their privacy, which we believe is keeping in the spirit of the decentralized space, as many of the main blockchains today were founded anonymously, e.g. Bitcoin. You can access our AI via Telegram and Discord bots, our web platform, our third-party integration partners like Carbon Browser. There we go. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. And there are some quick links down here. I am going to go and have a look at a Twitter account later on. They have a LinkedIn page, which I don't understand why they would have that if they do not have a doxed team. And an analytics dashboard. Maybe we should go and have a look at that. I've not included that in the stream. So let's go and have a little look at the dashboard. So far, nearly 29,000 requests. That's up 6%, 68,000 users. The premium subscribers is in pre-launch, as you'd expect. The staked MERX is pre-launch, Burn is pre-launched, and 10,000 members. So they have grown significantly since the launch has been announced, and that is to be expected. I think 10,000 users for a brand new project is perfectly acceptable. I think 29,000 daily searches is also perfectly acceptable. If you think about that in terms of users, each member is doing 3 searches a day. I mean, if that grows exponentially to have 1 million members, they'd be doing 3 million searches a day. I mean, they are not bad numbers once you scale. And now what we will do is, the next on the list is, I believe, the token. And again, if the tokenomics aren't in here, we are going to go and look at the white paper and give you a full breakdown. So we're going to skip through some of these things fairly quickly, but when we get to the white paper, that is really where we're going to deep dive into this kind of thing. So MERX is essential to bridge the gap between the worlds of blockchain and AI. So again, the utility token, the same that FET was a utility token, AGIX is a utility token. Those are you need to spend those tokens with the platform to get access to the AI bots. So it makes perfect sense that it's the utility token. The MERX token is essential to the AI's function, serving as a medium of exchange to upgrade user experience via premium, participate in the community marketplace, mint NFTs, and earn via staking. MERX can also be used by advertisers to buy ad space, targeting free-tier users. Governance rights for holders. Making decentralization a key aspect of Mirada AI, MERX token holders can directly influence decisions in Mirada and the direction of the project. There we go, just checking that the sound is all good. They have a say in how the product is developed, marketing strategies, and more. Again, what's important with these types of tokens, and we've covered it on the channel quite recently with Maker, is you need to have a decentralization aspect to the token. Otherwise, you having 1%, somebody else having 1% means nothing. If the founders have 65% of the token, then of course they make all the decisions. It always goes in their favor, and that's not how a DAO should work. So it's going to be interesting to see if they follow down that path. So the premium features of the project, you have face swap, faster image loading, private message the bot and add it to your private servers, AI prompt generator, higher resolution images, upscale images, image to image, image to prompt, animation, remove watermark, LLM chat and amplified search. They're the premium features. And of course, you can buy ad space, vote on governance, staking, buy premium, mint NFTs, and engage in, explore the community marketplace. I quite like that graphic. It's quite a nice one. I might make this a little bit bigger so you can see it in a bit more depth. So this is the allocation. This is where we find out how many tokens are there in total. There are 1 billion tokens in total, okay? So not too high a supply of these tokens. The private sale, 2.25%, came in at 22.5 million, 5% unlocks at the token Genesis event, followed by a 3-month cliff, followed by block linear vesting over 9 months. So basically 12 months for the private seed money to get unlocked. Again, I don't think that's unreasonable. The public sale, the IDO, that was 7.5%, 75 million tokens, 15% unlocked at token generation event, 1 month cliff, followed by 6 months. That's 7 months in total to get all of your tokens out. And the calls, the key opinion leaders, 4.5%, 45 million, 15% at unlock, and again 7 months there. Airdrop 2%, 0 unlocked, 6-month cliff, followed by 4 months. That's 10 months there. Very strange how they've got so many different unlocks for different period of times. You've got 12 months for the seed, the original investor, but then you only have 7 months for the public IDO. And then you have 7 months for the calls, but then you have 10 months for the airdrop. The TG event, the unlock, and then the cliff, and then the block by block, it's a little bit mishmash, and I'm not quite sure why they've done it this way. The liquidity, 50% unlocked, followed by a 4-month cliff, followed by monthly vesting over the next 32 months. So 3 years for all of the tokens to be added. Staking has 7.5%. That, of course, will be released over a period of 3 years. The governance DAO gets 6%. Marketing gets 21%. Again, that's a 3-year unlock for marketing. Development gets 21.5%. That is over a 3-year period. And the team and advisory get 20% of the tokens. That is over a 30-month period. Again, it makes no sense to me why they have so many token unlocks at so many different intervals. The development team have to wait 3 full years for all of their tokens, but the team and advisory wait 30 months. So they get their tokens 6 months earlier than the development side. And again, marketing has to wait 3 years. It doesn't make any sense to me, but there we go. So the wallet emissions and individual wallet emissions are down here. So I think that's a fairly good breakdown of the tokenomics of the project. If I'm being honest, I do think it is very heavy towards the team development and marketing. I think 62%, 2/3 of the token going to the team and the development, it is incredibly high in my opinion. I think having up here, you've got the public sale of 7.5%. Again, I'm going to give the tokenomics a 5 out of 10, if I'm going to be honest, because I do think that is heavily weighted towards the project. I mean, think of it this way. Although the tokens are locked for a period of 2.5 to 3 years, in 2.5 to 3 years' time, they're all going to be unlocked, and potentially 50% of that token is going to be emitted over that period of time. That's going to cause the token price to go down fairly rapidly, I would imagine. So not a massive fan so far of how this is playing out. However, let's go through the products now. We've had a look at the token. How long do we have left? 39 minutes. We've still probably got plenty of time. So Mirada AI shapes the digital future, harnessing advanced AI to enable endless creativity, innovation through cutting-edge tools for design and tech. Outstanding products. Explore our suite of innovative AI products designed to revolutionize the way you interact with technology. Another thing I'm not a fan of. I'm not a fan of grey on white. Let's put it that way. I much prefer the black. As you can see on the screen, you can read outstanding products, but you probably can't read the text underneath. Don't sure why people do this. So generative AI, transform your ideas. We've done that. AI search, bots and automation, and partner integrations. And I'm sure there is a breakdown underneath of each. Explore the future of digital creativity with Mirada AI's generative capabilities. And again, I think what this is very useful for with any kind of advancement is you don't want to replace creatives with AI. That's the golden rule. But what I think AI can do is it can raise the bar of your average article, your average brochure, anything that requires a little bit of creativity where you can't afford to buy that creativity in-house or outsource it. You can use AI, and I think that will be the future. AI should be a tool to assist, not to replace, especially when it comes to creative people and creative tools. We shouldn't be looking to replace them. LLM chat then, large language models. Explore the future of digital creativity with the AI generative capabilities, seamlessly generating text, images, audio and animations that bring your ideas to life. Real-time crypto insights integrated with the CoinGecko API. Mirada AI provides live data for tracking trends and making informed decisions, not investment advice, of course. Tailored AI agents for your needs. Leverage the AI to create custom AI agents. AI-powered innovation across industries. Harness AI to generate human-like text and automate tasks. Enhance efficiency and creativity across industries. Remember, what I was saying is potentially within the next 5 years, you would expect to see an end to customer service agents on the phone dealing with your problems, and you're probably going to see them being replaced with the likes of AI bots. That is just my opinion on the way things are going. Replace the very simple jobs that people do with AI. That should be where we're going, not replacing creatives at all. That's not how I think it should work. And image generation. Experience the power of AI, create stunning art and realistic photos effortlessly, bringing your creative visions to vivid life. Good morning, or should I say good afternoon, Hidden Agendas. I hope you are well. Remember, if you are in chat, and there's a lot of you lurking out there, smash the like button, say hello, and at the top of the screen there is a link that says join GateIO now, with a link that takes you to the startup section of GateIO. So click that, come over to GateIO and take part in the startup. I am going to go back over it again at the end of the stream. We've still got plenty of time. We've still got half an hour to get through. So make sure to go and join either during the stream while you're listening to my dulcet tones, or go and do it after the stream. You still probably have a day to participate in this airdrop. So then, image generation, revolutionize your branding. Leverage Mirada AI's image generation for dynamic product visualizations and engaging social media content. Artistic expression reimagined. Unleash your artistic potential by transforming imaginative concepts into stunning digital art pieces with our cutting-edge image generation. And photorealistic creations. Create lifelike photos from simple descriptions with our AI, perfect for realistic visualizations in advertising, storytelling, and beyond. And Sentinel. Now that sounds cool. I was probably 15 years of age when I played a game called Sentinel, and that was probably one of the coolest games I ever played. Fully customizable, efficient, and cost-saving. Sentinel automates moderation on Telegram, reducing staff needs and streamlining community management. Again, much as I'm not a fan of Ton, I am a fan of Telegram, and I think Telegram is going to be around for a long time. And then further down here, Sentinel effortlessly manages community interactions across multiple languages, ensuring clear and effective moderation for diverse global audiences. It automates moderation tasks, reducing the need for extensive staff and cutting operational expenses. I can see massive need for AI moderation, not just on Telegram, but on Discord as well, even Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Anything that requires social interaction. If an AI bot can understand the context of what is being talked about, that will help immensely, because what we have at the minute is we have basically a dumb waiter. Way to go up, way to go down. There's no context to the reason people are banned. If we say certain words, if we type certain things and they are flagged by the system, that comment will be removed without understanding the context. And I think AI can help with removing certain types of speech from the internet whilst still keeping free speech an option. Hello, Drop Dead. Welcome to the stream. We are covering Mirada AI. It is a new project about to launch on GateIO. I think the token drops in about 2 days' time. So we're going through the products at the minute. So far, we have covered Sentinel, which is AI moderation, image generation, the chat functionality, and generative AI. So they're the products, really. I think that's as much as I'm going to say about it. I don't want to run out of time. We only have 33 minutes, and that sounds like an awful long time. But believe you me, it's not when you're going through tokenomics, products, white papers, roadmaps, and then covering everything else. Let's go over then and have a look at the white paper. Again, with these white papers, I am not going to read the white paper out. It is going to take too long. It is 15 pages long. So I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is briefly skip through the white paper. White paper normally gives you the developer's angle on the project. So rather than having the marketing people and reading the website, the white paper is where it's at. You should always look at the white paper. So it's been developed by Mirada Labs and introduces an approach to artificial intelligence through a decentralized model. Again, as I was saying at the start of the show, this is very much like Fetch AI, which has become ASI, and we know how well that has done. This white paper unfolds the vision, emphasizing the role of community engagement, uncensored and unbiased AI. I think we can all agree that uncensored and unbiased AI is where we need to get to, especially when you look at Microsoft, when you look at Google. They really have no idea what they are doing with AI. They have made it woke, and they really are clueless when it comes to understanding what AI is about. We want answers. We want real answers based on real facts. We don't want their opinion of the facts. Again, remember what history stands for. It stands for his story. And again, we can thank Michael Jackson for that quote. So there are premium features involved. We talked about this. Again, we are not going to go through all of this, but we will go through the problem statement. What are they trying to solve? The central challenge addressed by Mirada AI is the growing centralization of artificial intelligence tech, which leads to several critical issues impacting users. Centralized AI platforms often impose restrictive policies, exercise bias censorship, absolutely, and operate opaque algorithms, which not only stifles creativity and results in inaccurate information, but also limits accessibility and equity in AI advancements. This centralization results in a concentration of power and control, leaving users with limited say over the development and application of these technologies. Moreover, the lack of transparency and inclusivity in these platforms hinders the diverse representation of global perspectives, leading to biased and unbalanced AI outputs. Mirada AI confronts these problems by proposing a decentralized, community-driven approach, ensuring fair access, participatory governance, and a commitment to minimizing biases, thereby fostering a more truthful and innovative AI landscape. That was a mouthful. However, it explains it succinctly enough for you to understand what is going on. And that is very simple. AI has gone from being an unbiased, neutral tool to being a tool used by the powers that be, and not necessarily, as I've said, not necessarily the overlords, the men in dark suits, the elites that people talk about, but inherent biases in the way people talk. Whether you are from a background in the West or a background in the East, the way you perceive the world is different. And what we don't want with AI is we don't want a centralized solution based on the ideas of the West or the ideas of the East. We need neutrality as much as possible. Look at what Elon Musk did with Twitter when he took over and it became X. He appointed a board. I believe there was 12 people on that board, and he took people from the left wing and the right wing to try and create a balanced view on how issues should be dealt with. It's way more accurate to do that than in look at what some governments are doing around the world, or look at what Microsoft or Google or even Apple are doing with AI. You cannot trust something that is biased and based on a particular viewpoint, whether that be left or whether it be right. You have to have neutral ground. Now, sometimes neutrality means that you disagree with it. Neutrality might anger the left. Neutrality might anger the right. But look at what FET, Singularity and Oceans have done. They've created ASI, and they have tried to create the largest independent AI project in the world. Mirada should be applauded for being in the same sphere and creating a DAO-based AI project. So whether you like the project or not, whether you want to invest in the project or not, is irrelevant. We should still applaud them for what they are trying to do, because they are going to come up against censorship. They are going to come up against countries that don't want their products, and that requires bravery. And at the end of the day, that's all we want. We want people to be brave and stand up for neutrality. We do not want biased opinions. The media has gone so far away from what it's meant to do, which is report the facts, that we don't know what's going on. So the solution that Mirada is proposing is to be decentralized, community-driven, economic sustainability. There is a 1% transaction fee on the DeFi to support the GPU costs, ensuring the platform's longevity and performance. And don't forget, AI, unlike a lot of these smoke and mirror projects, AI is really easy to understand. You want to use the GPUs to create images, you pay for it in Murex. You want to use the chatbot, you pay for it in Murex. It's really simple to understand. It's also really easy to understand how the 1% tax works. So you have a project that's trying to do the right thing, and not only that, but you understand how they make their money. So again, it's not like, you know, if you had an independent project that was completely free and everything was free and nothing cost you anything, you're going to start to wonder where the money comes from. So at least they're being open and honest. It's going to be decentralized. It's going to be driven by a DAO. You understand how they make their money. There is a marketplace allowing users to mint image generations into NFTs and trade other AI-related items, facilitating a vibrant community marketplace for trading and sharing creations. I think that's going to fall on its backside, if I'm going to be honest with you. I think that is a waste of energy. And again, I told you, when I make these streams, I am always going to be completely honest with you, and I am never going to review something I am going to review things, but I'm never going to hold back on my opinion. Yes to decentralization, yes to community-driven DAOs, yes to sustainability, no to AI and NFT marketplaces. The only way that's going to work is if it's offering you something which can be used on the platform. So maybe you have to generate an NFT to get access to the premium model, then it makes sense, okay? Not to trade pretty pictures back and forth because there's no demand for it. The premium features will include enhanced services, animation, face swap, higher resolution images, private messaging, catering to users' advanced needs while maintaining an active and open community space for all. Tokenomics and governance, involving token holders in decision-making, rewarding contributions and ensuring a stake in the project's success and direction. Again, I am not a fan of their tokenomics. 60% of the token is going to the team, to the developers, and to the, what was the one it was going towards? There was three 3 groups of people receiving 60% of the token, which is over a cliff. Fair enough, but still, I'm not a fan where more than 50% of the tokens are going to the team. I'm a fan of 30-40% of the tokens going to the team and developers and everything else like that. So that's one red flag for me. However, the community marketplace isn't a red flag, certainly not. Nothing in this white paper so far is a red flag. It looks good. Now, we're not going to go through the technology of it, but this is interesting to know. We'll go and have a look at what the token is. I didn't know this. So Mirada AI introduces its Ethereum-based token Murex as the cornerstone of its economic and operational architecture. Its design is an ERC20 token. Again, what I would like to see from that is the ability for it to be used across the layer 2s, the polygons, the arbitrums, the optimisms. I'm not necessarily a massive fan of a token built directly onto Ethereum. If the token is on all of the layer 2s as well, or if it's part of ends up being part of the AG layer, which is provided by Polygon, then yes, massive fan. Not a fan of having tokens on a blockchain which costs $5, $10, $15, $20 to trade on. Excuse me. Right then, let's move on. We do not need to go through all of this. As I said, we only have an hour. That sounds like a long time to get through a project. It really isn't. We're on the white paper. We've got 20 minutes left. We've got to do the roadmap, the socials, and the conclusion. So there is not a lot of time. So we are going to skip through the white paper. We've already covered this off. There is one issue that we have with AI blockchain-based projects, and that is hallucinations. That's where AI generates things which it thinks it's not necessarily the truth. LLM chat, we don't need to go into. We don't need to look at that. Infrastructure. We have implemented several optimization techniques to enhance the performance and efficiency of our quantization, reducing the precision of the floating point numbers, pruning and distillation. Very exciting. I'm not going to get too technical on this stream. Community engagement, we've already been through. Marketplace, again. Why have they launched a marketplace? The marketplace not only facilitates the economic activities within Mirada, the ecosystem, but also as a catalyst for growth. Not a fan. Don't think it's going to work. However, the economic model, I think this is where we're going to find the value. There is a premium subscription model, $8 a month. Absolutely. That is a ridiculously cheap price for having access to something like this. $8 a month in MIRX tokens is a brilliant price point. The nominal cost of 0.001 cent per image generation. The platform stands to operate at a significant profit margin. The average user is extremely unlikely to make 8,000 images. I totally agree with that. I would say people will be looking to make anywhere in the region of 100 to 500 images a month. At that, you've got to work out how many images you're going to want to generate. At the end of the day, maybe you generate 8,000 images in the first month and you might generate 50 in the following month, but it's consistently over time. If you're talking about just under $100 per year of revenue, you're going to come out up. Transaction fees, again, 1%. Now, there is a 15% fee on transactions in the marketplace. Another reason to not trade on there, as far as I can see. However, we will carry on. There is a 1% fee on the DeFi trades, which again, I don't have an issue with whatsoever. Fairness and accessibility. While profitability and sustainability are crucial, they remain committed to fairness and accessibility. Our pricing strategies and fees are designed to be transparent and equitable, ensuring the platform remains accessible to a wide range of users. I think this is a very moral cause with an economic model, and I do totally agree that this looks very legitimate indeed. So again, I'm a big fan. So the premium features, we don't need to go through these, we've already been through them. But the face swap, faster image loading, the watermarks, I didn't know there was a watermark on it. That's the first I've seen of it. They are going to look at advertising and partnerships. Again, I don't see that bringing in a massive amount of money. Advertising on the platform, AdWords would probably be the safest bet, if you asked me. Governance and tokenomics, we've kind of been through that. Use cases and integrations. Again, we don't probably need to cover that. Again, I want to be very careful. We've got less than 20 minutes left. So again, it's talking here about its competitive analysis. Unlike centralized AI, Mirada AI offers transparent operations, equitable access to premium features, and a marketplace. It doesn't mention its competitors though. The platform's unique revenue model, including transaction fees and advertiser partnerships, supports sustainable growth. I agree with that. But who are they going up against? Who are their competitors? That's the question to ask. For me, it's ASI. It could be Render, but again, you know, there are benefits to using this platform over Render, especially $8 a month is incredibly cheap. Conclusion then. Mirada AI embarks on a mission to revolutionize the AI and blockchain landscapes, offering a unique blend of decentralized governance, community-driven innovation, and advanced technological capabilities. Our commitment to transparency, creativity, and inclusivity paves the way for a future where AI is accessible to all, free from the constraints of centralized control. As we move forward, Mirada AI remains dedicated to fostering a vibrant community, pushing the boundaries of AI tech, and ensuring that our platform not only meets but exceeds the expectations of our users and stakeholders. Very nice white paper. I would say at about 12 pages long, I think that is sufficient for a white paper. I have seen far worse, especially some of the smart chain projects that have got 30, 40, 50 pages. When you look at some of the DeFi, liquid staking platforms, it's ridiculous. I think 15 pages, if you're interested in AI and how it all works, I think that's worth a look. Now, moving very quickly on, we have 15 minutes left. Let's go and have a look at the roadmap. Remember, if you have just tuned in, there is a link at the top of the page that takes you to GateIO, and it takes you to the GateIO startup section. That's important. If you go there, if you're not a member of GateIO, and you can join and take part in this startup. I'm going to go through all the details at the end of the stream. Like I said, we don't have a lot of time left, so I am going to try and get through it. So our roadmap is a blueprint of innovation designed to progressively elevate the quality, accessibility, and utility of our AI tech. As we continue to expand our ecosystem, our focus remains on developing advanced solutions that enhance user interactions. Q3 last year then, public release of website, established social channels, development of AI, develop the Discord, web platform, Telegram access, arrange partnerships and integrations and anticipations. That appears to have been done then. Q1, January to March this year, public release of Discord web, Telegram access, AI chat release, image generation release, web and white paper launch, ecosystem hub starter development, flagship AI application development. It is a mouthful. Q2, which was April to June, implement cost-saving measures at scale, set up staking DApp, develop web social platform, build out community spaces. Again, we're already through this, and this is where we are today. The MirX token launch, premium functionality, public release, Carbon integration, full launch, releasing flagship AI application and the new centralized exchange listings, which of course what this stream is all about. This is going live in about 24 to 36 hours time on GateIO. What are they going to move on to next then? Community Marketplace beta, animation beta launch on web, development started for mobile apps, new chain bridge and new partner integrations. So they're not stopping at the launch of the token, but the launch of the token is certainly going to get all of their attention. And in very small writing down here, roadmap sets expected goals and dates. The above may change. Very nice. Now then, let's go and have a look at their socials, which I believe I have the link to down here. Now, we're not going to go and look at Discord. We're not going to go and look at Telegram. Let's just focus on their X account, shall we? And have a quick run through. Again, with a lot of these projects that we've looked at recently, what's the word for it? Exceptionally high followers on some of these. 51,000 followers on Mirada AI. Decentralized artificial intelligence, unbiased and uncensored. LLM chat, image generation, animation generation, audio generation, powered by Mirex, and a link to their website. And again, June, which is probably only 6 weeks away, they are introducing all of their tools. They have a lovely little, let's watch the animation from the start. Very nice, very nice. Nothing better than watching a very small video to explain everything that they're doing. So the IDO was pushed back on August the 5th. We've pushed back the IDO and MER listing based on advice taken from our Launchpad partners. We've got full support from our sexes and wider partners. This will ensure maximum return on investment for our investors and optimal TGE. So that was published yesterday. A new date will be announced soon. The IDO has been delayed. And we're going to go and have a look through it in a minute and see what the website says. But as far as I'm concerned, it's going live on the 7th. So maybe it's been pushed back from the 5th to the 7th. We've already rolled out an array of AI products and services, transforming user experiences across platforms. Stay tuned. Very nice. And the IDO there is stake your tokens now and ensure your place in the up-and-coming project. And again, these are just a list of all the different things that they are on. It's a Sunday, so that means it's time for our weekly recap. A lot happened this week again. What I advise on a lot of these, there's the GateIO listing on August the 7th, so don't forget that is actually tomorrow. When you're looking at these projects, and I don't want to go off too much now because I say we don't have a lot of time left, and you want to do your own research, you hear people say, do your own research, do your own research. Okay, what we've just done for the last 50 minutes is do your own research. We have gone through the token, the products, the white paper, the roadmap. We have gone through their social media. We have covered everything off. We haven't gone to Telegram and Discord, but that is not needed. What is important to understand is doing your own research is different for each project. However, there are common themes, such as the roadmap, such as the tokenomics. And I'm going to give you my conclusion, so I don't want to ruin it. But the crux of it is that you need to do your own research and make a decision on whether you like this project or not. And part of that is following them on social media. How busy are they? How interactive are they on their X account? Finding these things out is important. And also what is important is making sure that you go to the link on YouTube and join GateIO Startup and get involved. Because what I'm going to do now is we're going to go through the startup again. And then I'm going to give you my conclusion on what I think of Mirada. And again, as I've said all along, this is an honest review. Nobody buys my opinion. You can only buy my review. And that is a big difference in my opinion. So on GateIO, there is a link to Startup. And under Startup, you have from the beginning. Let's go through this. So you've logged into GateIO and you go to Startup and you have multiple options in front of you. Startup, Startup Mining, and Startup Tasks. And you scroll down and you can see all of the different startups. As I said at the start of the stream, every single week, GateIO has startups. And the more you have on their platform, the more you trade with on GateIO, the more tokens you will get, whether it be VIP1, VIP2, whatever it might be. We'll have a look at that in a second. So scrolling down, you will see that we have Mirada. This is going live, or sorry, this subscription will end in 23 hours, and trading will begin in 1 day and 3 hours from now. So at 5 p.m. on Thursday, is that right? No, 5 p.m. tomorrow. 5 p.m. tomorrow, Mirada AI will be live for trading on GateIO. So you don't have a lot of time to claim this airdrop. You really don't. You have less than a day. Anyway, you go to the project, this button here that says start trading 1 day, 3 hours and 8 minutes. It won't say that for you. You will see claim for free or claim for $0 or something like that. Click on that and you will subscribe to this airdrop. As you can see, when we started this, we had just under 52,000. We've now got just over 52,000 people. The progress has gone up from 99,000 to 100,000. Again, none of that is relevant. But I am VIP 1. I am going to become VIP 2 soon when I send over some more Bitcoin. Actually, while we're here, you can look at this. I'll show you. So you can see on here the different scales of what you get. And down or up here, it should show you how to move up and down between the different scales. Anyway, by the by, let's go back. So basically, Mirada is here. You click that button, you fill it in. The disclaimer, the risk warning is on the left-hand side. We've already been through that. You just have to click that button to get involved, but you have to be a member of GateIO. So you have to join up, you have to sign up to GateIO to get it. And when you do not forget, there are multiple startups. It is not just Mirada. You have, at the minute, you have 4 lives. 4. SuperDAP, Pika, CatDog, and Mirada AI. So I have subscribed, as far as I'm aware, to those 2, and these will be preheated in 22 and 23 days. So I will be able to claim them very soon. But these things appear very quickly. So you will get maybe a couple of these tomorrow or the day after, which will appear. You'll be able to claim them. These ones down here, I've claimed Nero, I've claimed Cat with Hat, I've claimed Sharp AI, and I've claimed Skull of Pepe. I have claimed them all. So that's all you have to do. You also have, you also have startup mining, which is available. And this allows you to stake your GT, or in this instance, Max, or in this instance, LRDS. You can stake your GT and you can earn these tokens. So you can stake your GT for 7 days and earn a share of the 40,000 Max. Staked it here, there was 16,666. So you've got multiple ways to earn. And again, they run competitions all the time. Get involved with the competitions. I got Bonk the other day. I got Baby Doge the other day. So they do have giveaways a lot. So that's pretty much all you need to know from the startup. That's pretty much all you need to know from GateIO. You go there, you sign up, and that's pretty much it. All you've got to do. And as you can see here, they have given away over $116 million in airdrops since this was launched. Not to be sniffed at. So I now need to give you my conclusion on what I think of Mirada, because that is why you are all here. So let me very quickly go back to the Mirada homepage. So let's go through the negatives first. And there really are there's only one major negative for me, and that is the tokenomics of the project. The reason that this is a red flag for me is if you scroll down here, you will see that the team and advisory, the development and the marketing get 62% of the tokens. Okay? That is not good. Okay? I'm not a fan of that. 62% of the tokens should not be going to the team. Less than 50% should go to the team, in my opinion. So that's the only red flag I have got on the project. Everything else, however, is not a red flag. Let's get rid of some of these. So the products that it's offering are up there with the likes of Render and Fetch. The roadmap has been complete and pretty much they're on schedule. Yes, they've delayed the IDO and everything else by a few days. That's neither here nor there. So the products are fine. The way that they're going to use the token is fine. The economics of the project and how the project is going to make money is very similar to FET, and it's very easy to understand. There is a transaction fee on the DeFi platforms, number one. There is a subscription model, number two. And number three, you pay in MIRX tokens if you want to use their platform. It's easy. It's really simple to understand. There's no difficulty in understanding how they make money. So everything about the project looks on the surface to me as fine. Now, the one thing I do really like about this project more than anything else is they are trying to create a decentralized and uncensored version of AI. So what I mean by that is that you are on Microsoft, you are on Google, you are on Apple, and you go to use their AI tools. You do not know, and you probably can guess, that what you're being told is not unbiased information. I'll give you an example. Whenever you've tried to use Google AI and you've typed something in and you've said, show me the greatest four presidents of America, the images that come back are not of presidents of America. They are slightly corrupted versions, hallucinations. And they're hallucinating because they have been tampered with, and they've been tampered with either by the team or whatever it is, and they have tainted AI. It's not neutral. So what Mirada are trying to do, I keep calling it Miranda, what Mirada are trying to do is create an unbiased, decentralized, DAO-based AI system. So whether you like AI or not, whether you're going to use the imageries, AI-generated images, whether you like that or not, you have to commend them on what they are trying to do. The same way I have been going on about Fetch and Singularity and Oceans for the last 2 years on our channel. 2 years we've been talking about AI being the future. It's going to have a great impact on the blockchain. It's going to be great for communities. Mirada falls into that category to a lesser extent because it's a smaller project, but it still falls into that category. So whether you like the tokenomics or not, and that is a red flag, the economics, the roadmap, the white paper, and everything else, the products that they're offering are good. And what is yet to be seen is, we talk about this a lot. We talk about adoption and we talk about regulation. And adoption comes from people using Mirada. That's the only way it's going to work. The only way Mirada is going to be a massive success is if a load of people use it. How have they set up to make sure that that happens? It is $8 a month. It's not even $10 a month, okay? And that is based on the average cost of an image being 0.001 cent. So they've set themselves up to be cheap. Now, the crux of this is, would I use Mirada AI for $8 a month to generate images for Crypto Warehouse? Yes, I would. If you look at what other things cost us, you know, we have to pay $15 a month, $20 a month for this. You've got to pay for TradingView. You've got to pay for different streamer labs, for example. They're all upwards of $10, $15 a month. So $8 a month to generate thumbnails, to generate images, to generate logos, whatever it might be, it's a bargain, okay? But it needs adoption. It's all well and good me sitting here and saying this is the greatest thing since sliced bread, but if nobody uses it, it's not going to work. So the challenge for Mirada is to get out there and get people using it. That is the challenge, and that may very well be why they've allocated 4.5% to Cole's key opinion leaders to come along and help promote Mirada AI. That could very well be it. The token itself and the price prediction for the token, I cannot tell you. If you look at what Render is worth, I think it is a $2 billion market cap. ASI, $2 billion market cap. I think Near has a $4 billion market cap. I think Mirada is going to start off a lot less than that, maybe somewhere in the tens of millions of dollars, because it's a brand new project. If it gets adopted, it could obviously go into the hundreds of millions of dollars. So don't expect too much in terms of the market cap of this project. It is brand new, but certainly go and check it out. There is a link in the description below to go and look at the project. Go and have a look at it and see what you think. Go and play with it. Go and see if you can generate images and stuff like that. And more important than that is get your free tokens from GateIO. That is the key. What is the point of paying for something if you can get it for free? Well, that is the case in this instance with Mirada. I've already got my 20 available shares set to pending. So I am certainly going to get involved with the project. I'm going to certainly see how well it does. I'm going to keep my eye on it. It's not launched yet. Solos guys just had how many cents is it right now? It's not launched. It's not live. It goes live. The trading of this token begins in about 27 hours from now. Yeah, 27 hours from now, the trading begins. So make sure to go over and check it out. Get involved. Just claim the free tokens. That's all you need to do. Now, don't forget, we are back tomorrow on GateIO at 11 o'clock Central European Time. Make sure to follow us over there. Make sure to like us. I think there's some things you can do over there where you can get free tokens for following us. Make sure you do that. Help us grow the channel. We're at 152,500 followers. We're trying to get to 200,000 or thereabouts by the end of the year. You can do that, and you can help us by giving us a follow. We're back tomorrow. We're going to cover all of the day's news at 11 o'clock. So make sure to come and say hello. I told you that 1 hour to cover this project wasn't a lot, and we've managed to do it, I believe, in about 1 hour and 3 minutes. So there's a lot to get through, but thank you everybody for coming. Take care. I will see you all in the morning, and don't forget, pinned comment on YouTube is the link to GateIO. Click it, it takes you to the startup page. So anyway, take care everybody. See you in the morning.